in Portugal. It will be lights out. Here we go then. Motogp underway in Portimao. Second place. Stunning start for Mir.
Not the start that Marc Marquez wanted. Was watching him. He didn't go forwards.
This is the first time Joan Mir has led a MotoGP race since 2020. As the race
Unbelievable first lap already for Alex Rins. 23rd on the grid. He's already up 10.
in Austin last time around. What a start. The dream first lap so far then for Alex Rins.
Easing his way in to this Grand Prix, but Joan Mir's got the first lap he wanted. He's got 0.8 of a second.
That promote Ducati pretty wide. Carney's Johan Zarco initially got not a bad launch off the line. Next team to Suzuki in general. Joan Mir leads for the first time since his title-winning campaign in 20.
Front row of the grid. A couple of other riders have gone backwards. Brad Binder is down in 13th. Aleix Espargaro back through now.
Miller was our cameraman for that view, and it was the perfect time as well because Miller yields. Zarco
to 9th. He's gone past Jorge Martin. That also opened the door for Marc Marquez to go through as well. I can't wait to go. Marquez stays behind in 4th as Rins now comes past Pol Espargaro into the top 8, but wide at turn 1.
The Italian, he's still down in 21st place. Now then, it will be Mir that leads the Yamaha through into the lead. Then goes Fabio Quartararo, the reigning world champion, hits the
up. That's going to make it harder to be accurate and easier to make a mistake.
Big clouds. Now the yellow flag in sector 4.
Jorge Martin.
Oh, Jorge Martin's bad day continues it over the last 12 months for Jorge Martin. In FP3 here last year, he had that horrendous championship coming into this Grand Prix. Portimao. This is bringing Enea Bastianini and Brad Binder firmly back into contention. This is the Giannini as well, trying to find a way through on Pol Espargaro into turn number 14. On 39.683 from him means he's now 1.8 seconds clear. Oh, good battle this, raging for 5th at the moment. Marquez has the advantage. Aleix Espargaro right.
Looks to get up the inside into turn 8. This is all going to open the door for Alex Rins, who's going to go through this path.
Between this quartet, stunning stuff. And here comes Alex Rins up the inside of Aleix Espargaro into turn number 3. They're carving each other up like they are. This is just giving Jack Miller that bit of breathing space ahead of him. Miller's got in, trying to hone in now on Joan Mir. We're on board with the Suzuki man through this long sweeping down gear. He's not going to quite be close enough to attack Mir on the brakes down the hill into turn 1. Well, the man on circuit right now is the man in 3rd place, the pole man, Johan Zarco. He found a 1:30. It's gone down. It's been a horrendous weekend for surely now the former MotoGP in a Grand Prix so far this year. And look at this, out of nowhere, Fabio Quartararo
arrived at turn 8, did he? He's already off the bike by the time he arrived. He's in between 7 and 8 there, Bastianini. Look, Quartararo said, I've got a response for you, have a load of this.
This has been an absolute exhibition. So he then found a way through on the fast-starting Suzuki of Joan Mir, and since that moment, Joan Mir in 2nd place, who's still doing a resolute job of keeping Johan Zarco behind him. Jack Miller's got to be
at the moment, but Aleix Espargaro was a good half second faster than Miller last time around. Aleix Espargaro now starting to close in on the back of Miller in the battle for 4th.
Yeah, nobody 10th in sector 2, another 10th in sector 3. And the yellow flags are out now. They're in horrible fashion. A big high side coming over the crest at turn 9 in a wet air. In discussions about a possible return to Lucio Cecchinello's squad. He's been able to remount here.
Brad Binder, he makes contact, I think, with the rear wheel of Binder. It looked like that was what forced him off into the tarmac.
Because there's a reason why there's a wing on both sides of that motorcycle. It's for stability. And Mir, Johan Zarco got right on his rear tyre 2 or 3 laps ago, but he's heading to Jerez in 7 days' time. We've still got, though, 13 and a bit laps remain throughout this weekend. And look over in the distance there. You can't see those hills for the low-lying dark. Coming out the final corner, I think there was. And Johan Zarco says, thank you very much. Didn't really have to work again now. And this has dragged Jack Miller right into contention for 2nd place. Great stuff.
Sure, they're both lapping in the mid-139s. A 139.6 last time around for Aleix Espargaro. Of course, he had a go at the start of this lap, ran wide into turn 1. What can Jack Miller do? Made some gentle progress on this lap, but it's still 1.1 seconds as it stands at the moment. A Zarco pull away from the 2020 world champion.
The Ducati just seems to have less wheelie coming over that 5 out of 15, and that has allowed Zarco to slip on through. This time around, it's a successful meeting for the 2020 world champion if he doesn't even finish on the podium from a career best in Portimao.
Suzuki will also be heartened by the fact that Joan Mir hasn't been dropped by Joan to 3.
Yeah, trying to work out who might have gone down in that 3rd sector. It's 18 Grand Prix for the South African. That great run has come to a disappointing end. Next now into the 1st corner. Oh, no! Miller on the front end. Like from the former world champion. He's going to now check on Jack Miller, but yeah,
There's history between these two, isn't there, from last year? Jack Miller up the inside. You could see him. He leaves Portimao with no points.
Oh, you can see how hard Mir was braking that rear tire. But as he turned in, squeezing that front brake lever, the front end just gave up. And on the out, team management don't look too impressed, do they? Jack Miller will know that was his mistake. I'm directly behind him. Alex Rins then now will be level on points in the championship here in Portimao. Drama we've seen right from lights out in Qatar back in early March.
To make collision between Joan Mir and Jack Miller, but from 23rd on the grid, if you'd have said to
the brotherly battle with Alex Marquez at the moment, so Marc Marquez looks like he might like
a real move on Pol Espargaro, so he's sitting in 9th position. Alex looks like he's got much better,
and he's certainly getting it hard to stop that Repsol into the first corner somehow. You'll see him there coming out of turn 5, attacking turn 6, the runaway race leader. Classy performance by him. Johann Zarco, though, trying to take 20 precious points. Podium finish of the season, his best result of the season so far.
Yeah, Aleix Espargaro, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th could still change. Bagnaia now very, very close. Surely he's going to move
into turn number 14. But here comes Fabio Quartararo. It has been picture 0.4 seconds from Johann Zarco. Alex Marquez, will he snatch 6? No, he doesn't. On 2 here in Portimao. Great job by Aleix Espargaro. He completes the
win of the season ahead of Zarco and Espargaro. Rins went from P23 to P4 in a sense.